Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Sorry for the slight echo. I'm beginning a new mic soon, so that should get better. But without further ado, let's get into this week's watch list. As you guys may know, Monday was off for the 4th of July, so the markets will be open tomorrow, which will be Tuesday. So first off, let's look at the SPY. As you can see, I talked about it in last week's video. As you can see, it a reversal right here, reversal, and we kind of had a triple top right here, and we broke out over here. We had a continuation throughout last week, which I talked about in the previous week's video. But I feel like we are kind of getting oversold on the RSI. As you can see here, you have some resistance on the RSI at these levels. So we may see one more green day and then start to see a minor pullback all the way probably to 420 area. So now let's get into this week's watch list. So CSCO, as you guys can see, I took the position a few days ago. I think it was on Thursday on this candle right here. But it was a nice doji candle. But as you guys can see, it hasn't moved much, and it's moving up this support line. So it should hopefully make a move in the next week. And I'm still holding it, but hopefully making a big move to this resistance level over here. So next we'll move on to DK. So we just had this support area right here. We also have this another support region right here where we reversed here. But this is more like on a micro level. As for reversals, these are more for daily reversals. But I'm looking maybe this could break through here because we did have a gap down and gap continuation, but because this is a massive wick over here, it could show a bullish sign. So I was wait for that candlestick to develop for over the next week. XLNX. This is kind of a tricky one right here because we played this last week. Talking about last week, I played it because it was a very nice setup. As you can see, we had a classic we had a breakdown, back down on a resistance pullback. Then we just went straight to the moon. But as you can see, we've hit some resistance over here, and this might have a continuation downward. We'll have to see. And our trading view is glitching up, and for some reason it's minus 100%. That's weird. Anyways, let's look at CCL. So we used to have a channel, but now we broke out of the channel. Now we're just trading in a range over here. As you can see, it could break. Sometimes it breaks below the range, but now it's finding some support right here lately and some resistance from here to here. So we could see CCL move to 30, but we also might see a breakdown because of this very small bounce out the support, and it's only a few days it took back down. I talked about this last week, and we shorted it all the way down to here. I covered my short, but I'm looking to take a long position because we are in this wedge and we are in the support area of this wedge. Sumo is one of my long-term picks that I made its own video on, but we're coming back to it for a swing trade. As you can see, we have 3 resistance support. We have a support line right here. You actually could draw a regression channel right here, which actually would end up really nicely. As you can see here, we're still in the channel, and we still I have a feeling we could just have a continuation of this channel all the way to 40, but that we'll see more institutional buying for that to happen. But in swing trade, I like this maybe for a better candle, like a reversal candle happening soon. So we could see 23 pretty soon. PAC, this is kind of a weird stock over here, but we still have this very strong support area. Just been trading in this slight channel. You can see the resistance over there, and then we have this green candle right here. It signifies a bounce. This is a very bullish candle, so I think we could possibly go to 110, maybe even to 115. TTD, as you can see, this was a big runner last week, But then I saw this doji candle, and I added it to my watch list, and also has very nice resistance. It did break out. This doji candle formed. Or break down. If there's two things that could happen here. Could have a breakdown, just a bounce, or we could have a breakdown below. We just waiting for confirmation on this. I would want a green candle if I were to believe it would go up, or I would have a red candle close below the support. DWLO is kind of an expensive stock for in the smaller accounts. As you can see here, we have some resistance right here and here. See this blue line from here to here. This is like the rating we probably want to short. APL. We did have a breakout from here, and we did have a pullback actually, which is surprising. But we could see continuation all the way to 114 to make a new all-time high, because tech is very bullish. But I still believe we need a slight pullback because the RSI is way too high, especially in MACD. We're getting some resistance at MACD. JD or JD Power. It's been going up a lot actually this past year, but it's starting to be training consolidation. And as you can see here, we had a resistance here, and now we had also coming up from resistance. We had a bounce, and we got confirmation on Thursday and Friday. It's very nice. Good to see all the continuation all the way to 70 to 69 area. Why? As you can see, it's just been in a downward channel. It's been in a wedge. And as you can see, we have some support here, but it did break down. So I'll be taking a position right here on that support area. Probably sell here, or maybe wait for a breakout. I think we might take a few months for a breakout to form, like all the way down to August. AMC, very bearish on this because we did have this wedge, and then we broke down from the wedge. It was more prominent on the 3-minute chart, but there's also, as you can see on the 1-day chart, and they have a breakdown. We could see a continuation to all the way to 41, but we'll have to see because this is a very volatile stock. Pins, as you can see here, we had a breakout, kind of a pullback. This is kind of a small scale pullback because the RSI is still extremely oversold. But this could be a nice momentum play. So watch out. If it breaks below the support, I would be shorting or buy puts. If not, I would get shares or buy calls. Okay, CCIV. This is kind of like an algo alert because this is a script I've actually made. It's a dashboard on that. I'll be releasing that pretty soon. Just ask in the comments. I'll release it sooner. Anyways, my algo called a short here. I took out the short, but I still think continuation. But as you can see here, it might not have a continuation because of this resistance over here. But if we get a close below this, we'll know that we have confirmation, and we could see 21 pretty soon. WMT, also known as Walmart. So we did have the breakout, and it's kind of weird. But I think this could be, keep on your watch, because if it continues to go green, I would go long. But if not, if it goes down here, I would just play the pullback. Next, apps, as you can see, had a very big volume. Kind of like a volume breakout, and I think we would have some reversal here. At least like a 1-day green candle, because this is a very big downward move, and we basically broke this support trend line. But let's see how this opens on Tuesday. UAL is also another support area. As you can see, we had a reversal right here. Started the reversal right here, and we could have a reversal right here. But we've just been consolidating over here, so I'm just keeping this on my watch. JNCE, as you can see, we have some more support. It's a penny stock, which is kind of sketchy, and it's also a biotech stock. That's why I had some big moves, upward moves over here. But then my algo did call along here, so it's kind of like a double. NAK wins downward wedge, and no, he could short it, but this is also a very sketchy penny stock. But he could probably will go all the way down to here. And last on our list is cars. As you can see here, it did find some support on this moving average line, and we are on this trend line, so we either could find support here or we could find support here. So I was waiting for confirmation on this. My price target would be around 40. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and stay tuned for the next one.